Hello, this is Peter B. I was watching the live stream Alex at Bowman 53 did Sunday night, and they got to the conversation in the live stream about Obak tobacco cards. And a couple were shown, and they were talking about it. And then the next day, Max from Max Jackson, I don't know whether it's Max A. Jackson or Max Jackson, he put up a video showing his Obak cards, which were very, very nice. You should look at them if you enjoy this video. He has some very nice cards. So on this Tobacco Day Tuesday, Tobacco Card Tuesday, I figured, well, why not show my Obak tobacco cards? The Obak tobacco cards were made or produced in 1909 to 1911, same years as the T206. And actually, they look like, or very similar to T206s. They both have a nice lithographic design on them. The T206s came out of tobacco packs like Piedmont, Sweet Caporal, Old Mill on the East Coast. And they featured players from the major leagues, both National and American League, as well as Southern Association players. But the problem is, at this time, Major League Baseball only reached west as far as Chicago and St. Louis. But there was baseball in the West, in particular the minor leagues of the Pacific Coast League and also the Northwest League. And Obak cigarettes produced cards and also inserted them as stiffeners in tobacco packs. And they featured these players. 1909 was just the Pacific Coast League players. But 1910 and 11, it was both Pacific Coast as well as Northwest League players. Now, the Obak tobacco is T12 as opposed to T206. And like I said, they were issued from 1909 to 1911. And they were issued in 3 series, one each year. And you can tell easily which series they are from by the back difference. The American Tobacco Company had a huge monopoly on cigarettes. And Obak was part of the American Tobacco Company, along with Sweet Caporal, Piedmont, Old Mill, and all the other backs you see on T206s. That's why these cards are very, very similar. Same size, and both have beautiful lithographic art on them. Now, the 1909 had an English-style font. As you can see here, this is a 1909 card, and that's the back of it. Very pretty English-style font. You can see in the camera, a little design, little lines design, advertising the Obak mouthpiece cigarettes. Baseball players from the Pacific Coast League. This player is Dylan from LA. This is an Obak T212 Series 1, 1909. Now Series 2, their backs look like this. Obak mouthpiece cigarettes. And in this series, they also had the little slogan. In this case, it's wonderfully good. There were 35 different slogans. So you can get many, many sayings. And you can see they now included Pacific Coast and Northwestern League players. And this is Lewis from Vancouver. And you can see that NWL, Northwest League. And I love these cards. T206 is classic. Nice cards. But I love the backgrounds in these cards. In this case, has a nice orange background. Presumably sunset. Nice catcher's glove is depicted here with the V on his hat and on his shirt uniform. Big V for Vancouver. These are real nice cards. Back to my 09. This one's a little beat up, but that would have a nice pastel background. So this is Lewis, T212 Obak. Here's another 1910 card. Very similar, except for the little slogan. This one says instantly popular. And it says 11 on the sleeve, but it's really 1910. And I love this background. This is Helton of Portland, Pacific Coast League. Nice bold P on the uniform. Nice little pinstripe hat. But look at the background. Out in farming country with the windmill. And I assume that's a barn with a nice little red flag. Nice green grass and the pink sky. Beautiful card. So that's Hetland of the Obak T212. And here is another one. Once again, 1910. This is what their backs look like. And slogan, convenient, sensible. And this is a player vet. Field on the ground ball in the old style mitt on a nice green grass with, I assume those are stands in the background. Could be a roof. Let's just call them stands. And look at the beautiful sky. Blue sky with the glow of the coming sunset. So this is Vit. 1910. And you might, here's 1911 now. 1911 included a little bio and stats, just like the T205s, also owned by the American Tobacco Company. The T206 1911 still had just the brand of cigarette on the back. Obak, they added stats, just like the T205s. This guy you might have heard of. This is Buck Weaver of the Black Sox, he would later become. And he played for San Francisco of the Pacific Coast League in 1911 in the minor leagues before getting promoted to Chicago White Sox. So Buck Weaver. Another 1911 Obak Moeller of San Francisco Pacific Coast League. Nice dark green background. Pinstripes on the uniform, pinstripes on the cap. Nice detail in the face. Beautiful card. And once again, the little bio and the stats. There is Hoffman. Nice pose holding the back. He was with the Oakland Oaks of the Pacific Coast League, and you can see just barely behind his arm, I believe that would say Oaks for the Oakland Oaks. with a nice old-time uniform and old-time belt that always seems to be not in the middle but on the side. Don't know why. Nice pink background. The intense look in his eyes. And once again, it's 1911 because of the bio and the stats. And you can see these were printed in California. The T206s would say North Carolina or Virginia or even New York. These are California. And here is, we'll call him Pyle. I'm not really sure how to say his name. He is also an Oakland Oak of the Pacific Coast League. Beautiful pose, similar to a lot of T206s. If anyone's interested, that's a 5. Nice blue background. Once again, 1911 because of the bio and stats. And the final one that I own, which is a 2. Let's call him Costner, Pacific Coast League of Portland. Nice uni. A lot of the backgrounds do have that, I don't know what you want to call it, stripe look or whatever kind of design. I preferred the full, like if it was full green as opposed to that little mixture right there, but still a beautiful card. Of course, these are old. 1911 has some creases. Still a beautiful card. They were really printed very well. 1911, the bio and stats. Let me put up a nice card for you to look at while I say goodbye. There we go, Mr. Buckweaver. Well, I want to thank you for watching, and like I said, check out Max's video at MAXA Jackson. And we'll see you next Tobacco Card Tuesday. Thank you.